Hello everyone, my name is Camus and today is going to be episode number 57 of our Town Hall 12 Rush to Max series. And for today, as you can see, there are lots of Yetis and lots of Super Archers. Now, this strategy is particularly for Yeti smashes, and I'm just going to be using the Yetis, Super Archers, and Bats. Now, of course, there might be better strategies, right? So, for example, you have like maybe there are some different kinds of Yeti smashes. Like there's another kind which is like Yetis and bowlers. There's another type which is Yetis and witches, which is Yetis and witches. Yetis and witches, but the one that's considering Yetis and witches is going to be really similar to the Sap witches, which I'm going to be introducing in episode number 59. So that's why I'm not going to be introducing that, but the Yetis as witches is one of the strongest, and another very strong attack strategy is like right here, the Yetis as super archers. The army composition I'm going to put it in the description, so you guys can copy it directly. So interestingly, clan game rewards. I don't need elixir. I don't need book building. I don't have book building. I don't need an extra book building, so I can only get gems. And then let's get some research potion, builder potion, and gems. And then shuffle, and then gems. So that's what I'm gonna get in this season, right? So because all the magic items are just basically useless, so that's why I'm just going to get 210 gems, which is a lot of gems. So yeah, and it's kind of stupid to have that many, to get that many gems, right? But of course, let's try to do something in the laboratory. And in the last episode, I believe I upgraded the skeleton spells to the maximum level. Yeah, to level 6, right? And then I upgraded the Valkyries from level 4 to level 5 in between the episodes. So for today, let me just go ahead and continue to upgrade the Valkyries to level 6. It's kind of cheap, and because I have the season bank loot, and that's why I have so much loot right now, even more than a full storage of gold, right? So, but it doesn't happen for the dark elixir, but I still need to use some dark elixir. So let me just go ahead and upgrade the Valkyries to level 6, just like that. And yeah, it would take some time for it to be maxed. So, and also let me just go ahead and use some builders onto crafting capital loot, capital gold. Also spending some loot that's totally not needed. And as you can see, it's in the Clan War League, so I already prepared the next army, which I already plan to use Blue Solalo, so it's going to be a little bit different for today. So the reason for using Blue Solalo for the Clan War League is like because it's a town 15, and that's why I can only use Lalo instead of I can't use hybrid against a town 15, right? So that's just nonsense at all. Like I don't really know why I'm facing against a town 15, but anyways, so let's focus on this attack. So the way to use the Yeti smash is like this. So you put 2 Yetis on the left side, on the right side, and some super archers. Some Yetis on the left side and some super archers, and then the wall breaks. Maybe, yeah, and then more Yetis here. King, Queen, Warden, and Lock Launcher, all the way in. In fact, I'm thinking about whether I should be bringing in something like I'm not very sure, but I'm a little confused why there's no healers in the Yeti smashes. But anyways, that's what I found from from the other tutorials, and that's why I'm just using like this. But I forget to use some super archers. Anyways, it should be totally fine. The super archers is just following the queen, which is totally normal because they both have long range. And just remember to take out the enemy queen as soon as possible. And that's, as you can see, that's why I'm coming from here. Take out both heroes. And do I even need my bats? That's an interesting question. Do I need my bats? There's only one wizard tower left. They're poison onto that. The remaining freezes are totally swagged. I don't need them. It's just crushed. By the way, the minions will pull red air bombs, so just try to avoid putting the minions too soon, or otherwise your bats may be wiped out by a red air bomb with the minion. So just be careful about that. And then let me just go to purchase some CC troops, and let me be ready to train a Blizzard Lalo because that's what I'm going to be using in Clan War League. But in the next episode, I think that maybe some of you have already saw that, right? In the list, I already saw it. I already wrote that in the army composition, right? When I'm training the army, I already show that it's in the next episode. I'm going to be using the Super Witches, which is again Warden Walk, and maybe I should have done the Super Witches in today, and then maybe instead use the Yeti Smash in the future episodes. But well, I'm not very sure whether it's gonna be good, so maybe I'm just going to be introducing the smashes first, just like the packet smash, and that's why I try to combine the smash attacks together, and then the witches attacks, and then I'll last basically the best army. So here's another pretty solid base, and maybe let's hit this one. So the basic idea is like this. So watch your queen and the enemy CC right here. So I'm just going to be using like Yetis right here, and then super archers. Yetis right here and super archers on both sides. Basically, it's just funnel both sides, and then Yetis, rest of the Yetis, Warbreakers, King, Queen, Warden, super archers, and also lock launcher. So just like that. The basic idea is just real similar to smash attacks. I mean, basically for every smash attack, it's basically the same. Basically for every attack, basically the same. Kind of repetitive, but you know what I mean, right? So it's just the same idea of how to use the smash attacks, and that's why they are all called smash attacks, because it's just smashing into the base. And again, similar things are happening, right? Do I even need my bats? It's exactly the same situation as before, and it's even more crazy. Do I even need my bats? There are only 2 archer towers. Bro, let me throw freeze onto that and then poison onto that. It's just crushed. Do I even need my bats? It's crazy. But of course, I have tried for many times, and I feel like it's really reliable, except if you cannot get one of the main targets. Maybe let me show you my only fail. I believe that's my only fail, starting from the try the strategy, and that's the only fail is because maybe let me show you. So the poor funneling, so that nobody goes in towards the core, and 2 multis still alive. As you can see right here, all the troops are dead. Both multis, 2 multis, 2 wizard towers alive, and I only have 4 freezes. How is it even possible for it to 3-star, right? It's just impossible to 3-star. Because there's just not enough amount of freezes. And all the bats are splitting around. Some bats go to Wizard Tower, some bats go to the multi, which is just really messy. But of course, if they all go together, it's also going to be troublesome. And I freeze a little bit early, and that's why it's just going to be a bit troublesome. And the Wizard Tower just wipe out all the bats. And that's the only fail that I have had. And just make sure that you can be able to check out all the multi-targeting Inferno Towers, and maybe some of the Wizard Towers, if not all. I believe most of the Wizard Towers, if you take them out, it should be totally fine for their bats already. So for the next episode, I'm going to be using the Super Witches, which I'm going to be beginning with a Sap Quick, and then a Jump Spell, and let me see. So let me boost some Super Witches, and so that I can just train Super Witches. Just like that, after the Blizzard Lava. So that's basically how to use the Yeti Smash. Just smash the right side, clear the left side, clear the right side, smash through the middle. Be sure to target 1, the enemy queen, 2, the multi-target Inferno Towers, and then of course the Town Hall is very important. And if possible, take out as much Wizard Towers as possible, and then you're going to be flying with your Yeti Smash. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this strategy works, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked today's video, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel for more future contents, and I'll see you in the next video.